Code Global is a company which works on industrial transformation, and the primary product, a patent product, what we have is Android Humanoid. Why I'm calling Android? Because there are different categories of robots. One is so there are different types of robots. One is cobot, so collaborative robots which can interact with human being to do routine activities, to perform some actions. Like in factories, you will find Maruti or the different automotive companies, they are using this kind of bots. Then we have robots which can perform similar tasks. It could be of any shapes. Okay. Then we have humanoid. Humanoid means those who have uh, either wheels or legs, which could be look alike with a human being. And then we have android, which have similar face as compared to the real humans. So the code how robotics are transforming into healthcare. Okay, so I have highlighted few of the examples here. Then I will come on the points. Robots in past 3-4 years, you might have heard about robots who are doing robotic surgeries in hospitals, and now in India also this has implemented. So robot assisted surgery, these are allowing doctors to perform some complex procedures. Okay. And in addition to this, then telemedicine robots. Now take a situation where during this COVID pandemic, doctor has government has recommended senior senior citizens above 60 not to go outside. Okay, but the doctors who are advised, the doctor who are very experienced professionals sitting working from remote location, right? They want to get connect to the patient, they want to check and do prescription. So through telemedicine devices, through these robots, they can directly interact with patients who are into ICU or insulation wards. So this has huge demand, which has increased from few months, 3 months. But this is something which is there in the system for past 1 year. Similarly, uh, there are robotic arms not only in global world. Now people have started building. The engineers have started building in India. So skeletons which uses sensors, they put into the skins. It start responding to the muscles. Okay, and this robotic arm start functioning. So a person with differently able, could be arm or could be legs, they can get this kind of tools which can support them to perform a normal operation or routine operations on daily basis. Similarly, there are other products in robotics, like you might have heard about or seen videos recently, UV robots. So this UV light disinfection robots can sanitize entire room in just few seconds or few minutes. Okay, so why we are calling robots? Because this can be controlled by Android phones. This can be controlled by, or this can be mapped within the using the ROS operating system by autonomous navigations, and this can operate by giving certain set of parameters and commands. So in COVID pandemic, this has tremendously increased, and in India there are more than 10 companies who are working right now on in development of UV robots. There are various solutions in robotics, but again it will take its own time. So I'm moving to the solution. These are some facts about robotics. So recently in this year, 2019, Niti Aayog has predicted that uh, the 5% of GDP will go into the healthcare segment. Okay, they will invest this much amount because it requires lot of investment, lot of research has to be built upon. Though this was in 2019, but everyone knows in 2020, because of COVID situation, global companies developing a similar kind of product, Android Humanoid, are kind of look alike with a human, so that the sentimental and analytics as well as the emotions, it should be a similar to human being. Okay, we can place in nursing, we can place in customer engagement perspective and different places, so that the different emotions of a human being, sad, happiness, this can be filled and can be interactive with humans. On this humanoid, there was a research paper which got published in Amity. So I have included that, and it got good rating out 8.5 out of 10, and it has gone to international now. The problems in healthcare, uh, the patients are facing issues regarding bad availability, delay medicines, patient safety. Uh, uh, when patient come, there is no proper queue management. Okay, when it could be that senior citizens are coming, they don't have any supports. They need to stand in queue to wait for their turns. Similarly, differently able people are coming up, they don't have any support. Okay, they keep sitting in one place, they just wait for their queue. But with the help of robots, they can move to the senior citizens, they can move to the differently able people, understand their requirement, and take their requirement, like queue management. They can book an appointment from there itself, and as and when there is a real time monitoring, right? What is the queue number? When doctor is available, they can intimate the patient, and patient can directly move into the hospital room or the other ward. Nurses are facing issue regarding proper preparation of medicines files. So even these robots are well intelligent enough. They, because of analytics, what has been fed into, they can do analysis when the last doctor was present, the last treatment was done on this particular date, this was the last history record. Okay, so every analysis from a system, because it is connected to healthcare management system, it can do analysis and it can give the information to respective doctors. So that's where the humanoid is able to provide beds for new hospital. So rather than provide bed, it can do a booking of a particular, because it can check the availability of beds, it can check the availability of doctors within the ward or particular room, it can check the queue management, it can attend multiple queries of queue management or customer support. uh, these humanoids can be multilingual, so Hindi, English, multi-language, they can talk to respective. The humanoids can help in surveillance, so even they can detect some kind of unethical happening within that premise. Okay, and they can provide lot of you can say information in real time monitoring to the center office or center monitoring control system through video conferencing or through video live streaming. So this is a lady, or this is a 3D printed in-house printed. This is just a prototype. So this is in-house 3D printed prototype what we have developed. She can talk in Hindi, she can talk in English. Her name has been given as Inaya. Inaya means Inaya has come from Inayat, which is blessings. Okay, and what she can do: patient care in ICU, OPD consultation and admission management, emotional intelligence, because she can interactive, she can talk in English, Hindi, but in parallel, happiness, sadness, and different moods, 8 moods she can identify. Like she can act as per the command given. COVID-19 disaster management team support, companion to kids and elderly. So this shape can be customized as different needs. We have given a shape of a lady here because we want to promote a woman entrepreneur. We want to promote women in India. There is a link also which has been given. These are the various hospital departments where these kind of robots are going to be in very need. Surgical nurses, pediatric nurses, emergency, nano technical surgery, labor and delivery nurses, Jurassic nurses. So as I said, these robots can not only interact, but they can handle important calls and pass on those messages. They can communicate to many languages: Hindi, English, Chinese, Kannada, Tamil, whatever you want to feed it. We the system can capable enough to understand and can respond back. Now, another thing which we are trying to develop is sign language, because people who are suffering with dumb and deaf, uh, even human beings can't understand. So, if we can develop this sign language and train this machine, so they can interact with the differently able dumb and deaf peoples. Fast and accurate, which helps in multiprocessing, has facial and object. More than 700 objects this robot can identify. So this is just a, as I said, this is a architecture, or this is a basic integration. So there is a bot in between doctors. So interactive voice is through bot. We have database management. So not only database, but the complete hospital management it can integrate and it can support. Okay, then there are sensors which are deployed in within the premise. They can understand all those sensor informations. In parallel, uh, there is a mapping of entire floor. Even within, you can have the entire building. So through this, they can autonomous navigate. Okay, by itself, they can navigate to a defined trajectory within that premise. So lot of things which can be applicable here. These are the humanoid products in the healthcare. So what this especially provide special attention to our patients. As I said, they can be with the deployment of one single nurse or one single product. There is a cost saving of 50 lakhs per annum in a hospital. So we have calculated that, and this is something which we are projecting and talking to hospitals now. A guide about illness, so it maintains the record. Emergency situations, health monitoring, behavior surveillance, medication. There are a lot of things which can be do. So, but I have highlighted few points here. The development, what we did, we are calling this as an architecture which is based on curves. So cloud computing, we are using Amazon here. Android analytics, machine learning. This is the technology which we are using here. RPA for UI parts, for processing management, hospital management integration, robotic operating system which we are using for navigation here. BPMS, big data for video streaming, and that process improvement perspective, and then IoT based sensors and controls. So we are calling it CUPS. These are a few achievements. This robot has done some kind of inauguration in the event Indian Electronic Semiconductor Association. We are one of the incubator in IIT Kanpur. We are also getting their support in development. In the center, there is a Ministry of IT Electronics who is supporting us. And there was a 45 minutes of video which was shooted and telecast in DD News in last year. There is a startup community who published in the front-end article, and lot of corporates like Accenture. You can see this is Accenture Directorates and Tech Mahindra. A lot of company has come up for inviting us in their forums and advanced technology showcase. And then these are our contact us information. So I will be more than happy to help anyone related to healthcare, and anyone can contact us on these numbers. So I believe I have given a small introduction about Code Global, the healthcare nurse, and the importance of robotics into healthcare. Over to you.
Stopping. Back. Moving backward. Stop. Move neck. Moving neck. Move right hand. Moving right hand. Move left hand. Moving left hand.
Inaya recognizes you if your face is fed into the database. It will recognize you whenever you come in front of it.
You are unauthorized person. Inaya is equipped with a unique sentiment analysis feature which you will love to use and entertain yourself if and when required. As you know, Inaya recognizes your face. Not only your face, it reads your facial expression to decide on a 7-scaled sentiment map. It can detect when you are happy, sad, disgusted, surprised, angry, fearful, or just neutral.
An Android interface is used to control all the features that code has given to Inaya. Inaya is so designed that it can control all your room appliances like fans, lights, geyser, etc. Through this application, Inaya will update you with most random flags and even when commanded through a search query, Inaya will update you with the answer.
India is a country in South Asia. It is the 7th largest country by area.
Hello everyone, my name is Anurag Tiwari and I'm heading the technical solution of Code Private Limited. It's to you like an assistant, personal assistant. It can help you in facial recognition, authorization, authentication, your voice enabled features, your alarms, your reminders, everything. So we people here in Center of Digital Excellence Private Limited are working on such prototypes. We are creating such products for the commercial market where we can get connected with the potential clients, not only the government but private sector as well.